Hey folks, Mike and McGee here. This here is a man you have not met except for on his birthday about 3 or 4 years ago. A lot of y'all are new. You don't know him. This is Frank's son. Hey, Frank's son.
Howdy.
How many years have you been Frank's son? All of them?
All of them. Yeah.
Frank hadn't showed up for about 2 weeks. And now, imagine my surprise when his son shows up. That makes me wonder, what's going on? Does Frank think that all the bacons are gone?
All the bacons.
Now, on behalf of Bob, you know Bob lives in South Dakota. Has Frank ever brought you any bacon as a peace offering? He ate them all?
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. He's worse than I thought. Well,
Goodness.
yeah, it is bad. I noticed that your beard's longer than his. Do you think that side chick he runs around with pulled it out? Could be. Well, I tell you, I'm a little concerned about him. He hadn't showed up for 2 weeks or so, and I feel like she's probably got him on some kind of greens. Chlorophyll. She's probably not feeding him properly. When he comes here, he gets plenty of fat, plenty of grease, plenty of coffee. I mean, we try to take care of him. And
Plenty of caffeine.
Caffeine. And I know that if he had his druthers, he would be getting more coffee than what he's getting there with her. So it makes me wonder, is she got him tied up or locked down? And my question is, have you seen him in the last 2 weeks?
Yes, sir.
You have seen him.
Mm-hmm.
So he is alive.
Yes, sir.
Was he tied up?
He was probably not tied up.
Not tied up? Was he chained?
Locked down.
He was locked down?
Yeah.
Locked down. That's kind of a problem when you got a woman locks you down. How old is he? About 57, 58?
57.
So he is young enough he needs to be tied down. Okay. I was just wondering. I didn't know.
And threw away the key.
Yeah, threw away the key. Oh, man. Well, I feel sorry for you that he hadn't brought you no bacon or ham or sausages or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought more of him than that. Has he ever said anything to you about Caleb helping him sneak in here and get any? No, because we're suspicious. Either Caleb or Rusty. Rusty? Okay, Rusty. I was always a little suspicious of Rusty. You know, he slinks around and he's kind of quiet and he don't act like he's just all excited.
He lives up to his name a little bit, Rusty.
He's a little rusty. He's a little rusty. But I tell you, when Frank comes, he gets more excited. He jumps up there, puts his feet on Frank, as Frank lets him do that. And that makes me think, maybe he's made a pact with Rusty. That's what I think it is. Because somehow he's got through my booby traps, my system of laser trip wires, laser trip wires, and double barrel shotgun
with rubber bullets.
And we'll put that in there. Water cannons, and tar and feathers. He's missed them all, and I don't know how, because I know the man can't see.
He didn't turn on the ceiling fans or the wall fans.
He didn't turn on anything like that. No, because we don't even have a switch in the house. But I'll tell you what I'm a little concerned about is since he hadn't been here for 2 weeks, I'm afraid. I've watched foxes in hen houses before, and I know how they work. They sit back, they wait, they scope out, and they plan. And in one night, all the hens are taken away without warning.
One night.
So that's the one night I'm worried about. All the other nights are fine. I'm afraid my smokehouse may lose a lot of weight soon, and I don't want that to happen. I don't really want that to happen. Now that I'm on this fatty meat diet, I don't want that to happen. I tell you. So I don't know if you're going to see him again. If you see him, tell him, say, Dad, you've been my dad for every year I've been alive. And if I've ever said anything in my life that you need to listen, it's right now. McGee has got the smokehouse well fortified. And it is what you call impregnable. That means his little wiggly butt can't get in there. That's what that means. And so, I don't know if he'll listen to you. I know, here's my opinion. I don't think he can listen to nobody because he listens to her 100%. He gives everybody else 0%. Because I know he don't listen to me. And we seen him. He was here in the truck. Only time he's been on the place in 2 weeks, he was here in their truck with her, under her supervision. And he listened to every word she said. All 3 of them. She didn't say much. But now when they left here, you can be assured the roles were reversed, and he did the listening and she did the talking. I mean, that's just my 2 cents. And I mean, I'm not a wealthy man, but I do have those 2 cents, and by George, I'm gonna use them.
Or carry them around for a spell.
Carry them around for a spell. Yeah, I mean, at least rub them together. I mean, want George to meet George, you know. I mean, Abe. It's Abe. Yeah, honest Abe. And to be honest, I don't know when we're going to see Frank again. This may be the end of Frank Friday. I don't know. But all I know is the last 2 have come in like on a hair string. I mean, like last minute arrival. Mm-hmm. So I think the handwriting's on the wall. In my opinion, I just don't know. I don't know. I've been around a lot of people at a lot of times, and buzzards circling and all that, but I don't know whether to expect him to come back or not. I really don't. I think he will, but by the time he gets back, Frank Friday may just have been completely blew all to smithereens. I hope not, because people love him. People love him.
It was like in Saturdays, but now it's Fridays.
It was Saturdays for a long time. And so people got to live through that progression of seeing it go from Saturday to Friday. And you've watched them all pretty much. You've seen it. You've seen us back when he would sit by the big picture frame window and you see the smoke coming out the smokehouse and hear the stories on the radio and see the eggs and the sausage and the bacons and the ramps and the onion and all that good stuff.
All that. Lemon onions, maybe.
Them were the days, Henry. Yeah. I forgot to introduce you. Hey folks, Mike and McGee here. This is Henry, Frank's oldest son, older and wiser than any of the rest because he's the only one. But anyway, they broke the mold. They couldn't get it any more of them. So, I'm trying to think of what questions the people would want me to ask you. Do you know what the people would want to know about you? Because I sure don't. I know people have asked me multiple times, does Frank have a son? And I'm like, yeah, yes, he does. We had his birthday on this channel twice. Mm-hmm. Twice. Once at Frank's house and once at the park.
That's right.
I about forgot about that. And once at the park was the best one because we had a big turkey.
That's right. Meat.
Woo-hoo-hoo, meat. Meat to eat. Mm. Well.
Slap your lips.
Slap your lips. Well, I guess.
From the grills.
Yep. That's all I can think of. People's going to ask their questions in the comments. I don't know what I'll tell them, but I can promise you I'll make up something. All right, folks.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
30% on that.
All right, folks. There's your Frank Friday video. This is the second Frank Friday video we did that's actually 100% Frankless. We didn't even have a Frankfurter.
Yeah, we're in the new month now.
New month? That's it. New month. Maybe that's what it is. We're in a new era. The Frankless era. I'm going to have to go to the store and buy a package of Frankfurters.
Uh-huh. You're going to have to make it on a new day, maybe. Maybe that's what it is.
May have to.
You're going to have to get us an armadillo.
Armadillo. I've got 2 of them in the freezer. Mr. Longbow Banjo sent me from a long ways away. I'll just say that. Them southern ones have that down-home flavor. It's just camp dog riddled.
Riddled.
That's right. Well, we're going to get out of here. Okay. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.